Today we are going to see another question on lead code, and that is kids with the greatest number of candies. So first we'll read the question. Given the array candies and the integer extra candies, where candies I represents the number of candies that the ith kid has. For each kid, check if there is a way to distribute extra candies among the kids such that he or she can have the greatest number of candies among them. Notice that multiple kids can have the greatest number of candies. Alright, so first we'll try to see what the question is trying to say with the help of an example. In the example, we have this array 2, 3, 5, 1, 3 and the value of extra candies is equals to 3. So if you observe in this array, the maximum value is 5. Alright. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to add this extra candies to each and every element of this array. Let's see it here. I'm adding 3 to all these elements of array, and then I'm going to see what happens. So if we observe clearly, we can observe this clearly that the values that we get after adding 3 in each and every element of array, we will see that out of these 5 values, 4 values are either greater or equal to the maximum. Observe this addition, we will see that in 4 of the cases, the values are actually greater or equal to 5. Okay, 5 is greater than or equals to 5, 6 is greater than or equal to 5, 8 and 6. But 4 is less than 5. Okay, so we are going to return true for this case, true for this case, true for this case, true for this case, but false for this case. Okay, so basically what we are going to do is we are going to add the extra candies value to each and every element of array, and then we are going to check it with the maximum value of element, the element which has got maximum value in the array, and then we are going to see. So what we are going to do is that we will add this extra candies variable to each and every element of this array, and then we are going to check it with the element that has got the maximum value in the array. Okay, and we are going to return true if it is greater than or equals to, and we are going to return false if it is less than 2. Okay, so now let's see the code. In the code portion, you will see that I'm using a for loop for finding the maximum element in this array, and I'm using a array list. I'm using a list of boolean because this is the return type of this function. Are going to store some boolean values inside it, that is nothing but true and false. So I'm going to initialize a max variable with -1 because as I told you, I'm going to find the maximum element in this array, and this for loop is for finding that only. This for loop will give me the maximum element of the array, and for that I'm going to do nothing but I'll move from one element to another element, and then I will keep on checking that is it greater than the last maximum value or not. Okay, so that's how I'll get the maximum value, and then I'm going to declare a list of boolean data type because that is a return type of a function, and then I'm going to start a for loop, and I'm going to traverse each and every element of array, and I'll just simply check that when I add extra candies value to that element of the array, is it greater than or equals to maximum or not. If it is true, then I'm going to add true in the list, and if it is false, then I'm going to add false in the list, and then at the last I'm going to return the list. So let's submit this code. Beautiful, this code actually works. So thank you.